Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk. And as we have been doing for quite a long time, let's hop in our boat because it ain't much walking right now. We actually got to that continent back a few, really wasn't a few. Excuse me, guys. Wasn't a few. It was maybe like 3, 2, 4. I guess 4 would count as a few. I don't know what would be the what exact numerical value does a few have? Really don't know. But anyway, shortly back we ran across that continent. We literally ran across it, and so that was a nice change of pace. I was hoping that would be the new normal, but apparently not. I am very glad I got all this wool though, so that's a relief. We won't have to go down on any crazy mineshaft adventures again. At least not quite so soon anyway. So yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good week so far. What is today? Tuesday? Yes, today's Tuesday. Yes, today is Tuesday. Had to stop and think there for a while. But yeah, hopefully it's treating you all right so far. Hopefully if it's treating you like crap, hopefully it's going to get better. I feel like it's probably going to get better if it's treating you like crap. This may be a short episode, by the way, a little bit of a segue. Speaking of being treated like crap, literally, kind of been the issue this morning. So yeah, I don't want to be tied down for too long of a time. So yeah, today may be a shorter one. My stomach's been giving me a bit of trouble this morning. It gave me some trouble last week. It's giving me some trouble again today. Hopefully it's not about to start getting annoying again. Or more annoying, I should say. But yeah. It's been a bit of a pain in the, well, you know, but, sparing you details, but yes, it's to keep it less creepy, I will say it's a metaphorical pain in the butt, you know. I'm not gonna say anything where, you know, like it's a literal, because that could bring up some uncomfortable imagery or thinking. Hopefully not imagery. Oh my, please don't. I'm very sorry if you got imagery there. Just like thoughts, brain waves and stuff. No imagery though. Don't do any imagery. Just turn the photo off. If you get into something like that. But yeah, it's been annoying this morning. And whenever that happens, I always get really low energy. So hopefully the video will be as legible as previous videos have been. Close to average legibility. So yeah, that's me so far today. I thought about doing the video tomorrow, but I definitely wanted to get one out today. Want to get, you know, any patterns that I've got. I want to stick with them for now, for the most part, because coming up, you know, as I've mentioned several times in the last few episodes, I need to get a pattern down to live stream. So, you know, getting videos out will be kind of the prerequisite, you know, to that, you know, help build up that pattern. So yeah, plus I wanted to kind of hype up a live stream tomorrow, possibly. I do want to test out the Twitch channel good. I tried last night. Tonic streamed from the Obsidian Gate server last night. on his YouTube channel to help hype up the new Twitch charity channel. And I was going to, well, I did sort of live stream from the server, which was probably a mistake to begin with because I don't trust my internet to do stuff multiplayer. So I was really just like, you know what, I'm going to try it. Let's do it. It didn't work out very well, let's just say that. I streamed for 7 minutes. I noticed that I had dropped about 67% of the frames. And then I decided, oh wow, that's terrible, and quit. So yeah, multiplayer is out for me. You know, I'll join, them, if I've got the game that they're playing. But, while they're live streaming. But, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to live stream very much single player. Though I do think the main problem with that was I had the wrong server chosen through Twitch. Now, this is a good Mushroom Island right here. Yeah, I thought this morning, hey, Shook, you may have had the wrong thing chosen. You might want to go back in there and check the settings, because I did remember that, there's different Twitch servers, there's different YouTube servers for your live stream from, and you want to select one that's closer to you. That's closest to you, anyway. And, yeah, I was streaming to San Francisco yesterday. From Mississippi to San Francisco, so it probably was not the best connection. I think it was San Francisco. It was some place in California, anyway. So yeah, that was probably not very good. But I did change it to Texas, so hopefully I will have better connection next time I try. I was a little worried if it's going to be this bad. Will I be able to live stream at all? Which I was not thinking very favorably of. I was like, oh man, I can't subject people to this frame rate, to this terrible slideshow, But yeah, hopefully that was the main problem. That looks cool. Big hole in the ocean. So yeah, I went ahead and selected that in OBS. So next time I live stream, which will hopefully be tomorrow, I will, that will be hopefully be better. It'll be single player Minecraft. So yeah, I do want to see how it streams. They're there. So I do want people there so they can. They're like, hey, Shook, the stream sucks. Literally, not just because you suck. The stream quality sucks. That's something I would like to know. Of course, I have turned my bitrate down just a little bit. I think to turn it down just a smidgen, So that might help me get a little bit better connection too. I'm not planning on, except for Minecraft, I'm not planning on streaming anything super high fidelity. My computer can't handle it anyway, but that Disgaea game, it came out like in the 90s, so I think it was in the 90s. No, it wasn't. It was on the PS2, so it wasn't. It was probably like 14, 15 years ago. Maybe 12, 13. Yeah, probably more. Yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah. I don't know why I said 20 years ago. But yeah, that's it's been out it's a PS2 game. I'm pretty sure that any PS2 game would run pretty decently on my computer. Pretty safe to say. And I'm pretty sure I could run it at maximum quality, so I don't think there's going to be too much lost if I'm live streaming. That's what I was saying. I was about forgetting my point that I was trying to make. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I just start talking and I forget what point I'm trying to make, and I'm just rambling, and luckily, sometimes I remember that point and go, and curve it around and make it look like it was all on purpose. Those are nice moments. Sometimes the bad moments are when I just kind of like completely forget what I'm talking about and never get back on track. I know that's happened before. I know it's gotta happen. Gotta have happened. But yeah, I don't think that there will be too much loss in quality. I know that the Disgaea game, is having some of the it's being upscaled maybe, I think. HD graphics, but I still don't think it'll look. I think it'll still be pretty close to a PS2 game, so I don't think there'll be too much lost. You're not gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't see the pores of that person's face because of the poor stream quality. I don't think that'll be a case. So yeah, and I don't think there'll be too much loss there. In Minecraft, don't think there'll be too much either. Minecraft looks basically, it's, it doesn't look bad, but it's not the most graphically impressive. You can make it, of course, you can make it graphically impressive, by using texture packs and stuff. But I don't ever bother doing that. I know whenever I do watch a video and it's they've got texture packs, I get kind of confused about what's what. I was watching one of Biz's videos here recently. Him and Zach were caving, and I was looking at the armor. I was like, why are they wearing iron armor? And I looked at the armor thing down here, and I was like, oh, that's diamond armor. Oh, okay, it looks less blue than it should. So I thought it was iron. I thought it was enchanted iron, with the twinge, with the hue. So yeah, that's one reason why I don't use texture packs. So I don't think I'm going to have any trouble with with it looking too terrible. What else to talk about? So yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. That's what I wanted to get back to. I basically have decided I'm going to stream tomorrow. Last night was supposed to be a test, but it didn't really work out. So I do want to give it another test. One that hopefully will work better than streaming to California while streaming from a server on Skype. There was some stuff against me last night, now that I really think about it, so hopefully that's not how any stream would look from me. I'm going to stream some Pantheon. It's been a long time since I played that, so oh boy, that could be painful. But yeah, I'm going to get back to that. So you may be able to see me die many times live. I don't think I'm going to use a face cam or nothing. So I think while I'm trying to get into the pattern of streaming, I'm just going to go basic vanilla, streaming. No webcam, just the game up there. That way I'll dread it a little bit less. I mentioned this before, how my motivation levels are just slightly lower whenever I have to do something with a webcam, because I'm always like, well, are my sinuses bothering me too much today? Will I be sneezing? Will there be will there be snot that flies into the webcam, and snot will be visible to the viewers? You know, will I just think up all these scenarios, and I know that they're probably not going to happen, but it doesn't stop me thinking about it, which, like I say, kills my motivation somewhat. So yeah, I'm not gonna go in with any webcams. You know, if I were to play something scary or something that really would fit a webcam very well, you know, then yeah, I'll change that. But Minecraft and the games that I'm playing so far, you know, wanting to start off on the channel with, I don't think that they would be something that would greatly benefit a webcam. That's weird. So yeah, that's that. That's topic. That's that topic. My tongue is also really sore for some reason. I've got a bump that's come up on it. It's been coming up over the last. It may have started Sunday, but I'm definitely feeling it more today than I have been. So hopefully, I have been talking too weird. Hopefully, I'm not talking like the Sylvester, which that was a terrible Sylvester impression. So yeah, that was a miserable impression. Oh man. Yeah, hopefully it hasn't been affecting my speech too much. It does hurt though, so. So yeah, hopefully it'll be better by tomorrow. Anything else too much to talk about? Oh no, I'm still really excited about this. If you guys can't tell, I am really excited about this. About live streaming for charity. I haven't talked about the charity yet today, really, have I? Yeah, we're still and going to continue raising money for Extra Life. I'll mention it in these since it's a good place to mention it, you know, on the channel. And I'll of course be mentioning it in all the live streams. Excuse me. So yeah. Okay. Wow. My brain just stopped there, as it does very often. Very, very, very often. So yeah, we're still raising money for Extra Life. The money goes completely to children's miracle hospitals around the world, around the country, around the U.S. and Canada. Specifically, I don't think I mentioned this. I may have, but I may not have. I can't remember. It's specifically going to LeBoneur right now. I did mention it. I did mention it. I'm almost certain I mentioned it. I have mentioned it in a video anyway. So yeah, through Extra Life, it's going to LeBoneur, which is one of the best children's hospitals in the country. It's definitely top tier, and it's actually a hospital that I have been to twice. So says my mom. I'm not too sure about the second time, but I do feel very confident that I went there when I was 11, 12, somewhere around there. You know, I've mentioned before in this series that I've had stomach trouble since I was about 10. And I guess maybe my trouble today is making me think of this, but yeah, I had a lot of stomach trouble when I was 10, 11. That's when my stomach started really acting up. And they ran several tests on me. Most of those were local, but one of them I did go to LeBoneur. I'm very sure it was LeBoneur. It was in Memphis, and it was a huge hospital. And I'm very sure it was LeBoneur. I feel kind of awkward if it's not, but I'm very sure it is. But anyway, they ran a tube down my throat, and yeah, that was it's a pretty uncomfortable thing. Of course, I was asleep for most of it. I was supposed to be asleep for all of it, but I do vaguely remember waking up and being like, hmm. So, I only vaguely remember waking up. So I was in such a daze, that it didn't bother me. But I do remember that somehow. Actually being aware, hey, there's a thing down my throat. Which is a very strange thing to say out of context, but yeah, I do remember that. And my mom says I went there when I had eye surgery. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. It was definitely in Memphis. Like I said, I'm in, I live in Mississippi, so it was definitely a hospital or a place up there. But I don't know for sure if it was LeBoneur. It wasn't in the main hospital anyway. I know that there's like the main hospital in places, and then there's like, oh hey, and there's this, that deals with the eyes, and this that deals with the ears, nose, and mouth, and the podiatrist, and it's kind of in the same vicinity, I somehow I kind of remember that the place wasn't very big, but it may have been LeBoneur, it may have been associated with LeBoneur. It was when I was 19, I think. It's the only surgery I've ever had. I think it was 19. That year that my stomach messed up, I fell in grade, so it's kind of thrown off exactly when I graduated and went to college. But it was right before I went to college. I have what's called a lazy eye. It's where most people probably know what a lazy eye is. It's where your eyes don't line up. It's probably one reason why I'm so freaking clumsy. Because depth perception, is not a thing that you're good at if your eyes are not coordinating. If they're not working, well together. So yeah, which one's my good eye? Okay, my left eye is my good eye. Okay. Yeah, I'm having to open and close them to remember. Yeah, my left eye is my good eye. My right eye is my bad eye. Maybe my vision's improved some because I can actually read 24 and see. I mean, though I'm not really very far away from the computer screen, so yeah, it probably wouldn't affect. Oh man, I just had one of them closed for a while. Ooh, a little disoriented there. But yeah, my right eye was was pointed out to the side, so I was using my left eye primarily. So that's why my right eye is weaker than the left eye, and I didn't even really know it was an issue. I didn't know it was a thing until I was probably like 7 or 8, maybe 9, probably around there. I don't really remember stuff too well when I was a kid, to be honest. I really don't. I don't remember yesterday very well, or last week, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, I remember that I didn't know it was a weird thing at all for my eyes to be lined up, not to be properly lined up. It was pretty weird. I used to kind of play with my. I used to play my eyeballs. Well, not the way that sounds. But I used to like see the way it used to look. It don't look that way now. But I would be looking here, and I would see like the sun. I mean, obviously, I'm not looking. I never looked at the real sun because I still have eyeballs now. But I'd see the sun here, but I would also see an outline of the sun like over here or over here. I guess it'd be over here. I think, and I kind of, I'd kind of like close one eye and then open the other, switch back and forth, and it'd be like boop 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 boop, kind of like that. I was a very strange child who grew up to be a very strange adult. But that's one thing I used to do. I didn't know that was weird. I thought that was how everybody, saw things. But when I was in high school, I decided. Also, I think it was partly because, I was still part of my dad's insurance at the time, and that, and also kind of while I was still sort of, in the range where he was somewhat financially, helping us out. Not to open up a can of worms about that, but that was another big reason why we decided to do it then. But yeah, when I was in driver's ed and when I was trying to learn how to drive, which I mentioned before, I never have fully, never got my driver's license anyway. We decided that maybe my vision was a big reason why it was very uncomfortable for me to drive, which it probably really was. And it's probably, like I said, my eyes are still not 100% lined up. Well, they're lined up. They're just not very, my one eye is weaker, so my depth perception is still not great. That's definitely true. But anyway, yeah. So we thought that would, be a big help on that, as far as that goes. So it was in the summer between graduating high school and college that I went up there to have my eye put over properly. So yeah, that, and to make it come back and be on subject. Like I said, my mom thinks that was at LeBoneur, which it may very well have been, but I just don't remember that specifically. So yeah. lots of hopefully remembering stuff there in a sensical manner. It's hard for me to remember stuff, especially a while back. So yeah, it's hopefully my stories make sense, whenever I try to tell something like that. Not that there's too much excitement that's went on to where I would have to recall a lot of stuff, but when I do try to recall, it is an effort. Well, you see, all that land we've passed now it'd be nice because now it's kind of getting to an end point. So it'd be a good place to end it. And now there's no land. No, I don't think I ever fully finished that. The money's going to LeBoneur through Extra Life. Any extra bit that you can donate would be awesome. It would go forward and helping out real children and real families affected by their by illnesses or injuries or whatever, terrible things that can put a child in a hospital. So yeah, it's a good cause. And the links are down in the description below to where you can donate. And I'm going to call the episode here because my tongue is getting really sore after talking for this length, and my brain is getting numb. Whoa! 10 million! Woo! 1 million! Woo! I just jumped 9 million blocks. Yep, 617-002-1. Yep, that's 7 numbers. So 1 million blocks. Woohoo! Yeah, we have now officially gotten 1/30th of the way. Dang, it's pretty awesome. At this rate, it'll only take like 30 more years to get there. So almost there, guys. Almost there. Of course, we'll be live streaming more. I'll be live streaming this more, so progress will pick up anyway. So, woo! So I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed hearing some weird talkings about the pasts that I have that I've went through, and hopefully I will see some of you guys if you're around tomorrow. It'll probably be in the afternoon, 1 or 2 in the afternoon Central. Guess I should have said that earlier when I was talking. Oops. But anyway, hopefully I'll see some of you guys there, and otherwise I'll see you in the next episode. Farewell.